So today I'm playing as an old Hitler. That's right, because Germany won World War II. The year is 1962, and the Axis have full domination over at least Eurasia. Well, actually Africa for that matter. Dang! We just gotta worry about those pesky Americans. What's even happening in the globe right now? Also, if I remember this alternative history correctly, yeah, we are facing a lot of protests and uprising in our German-occupied Eastern Europe. We're starting to get a little bit more angry at Benito Mussolini, and I'm assuming Hirohito is still in charge of Japan. The Axis probably have seen better, more cooperative days. A lot of African uprisings. And of course, the elephant in the room, the USA. What are we gonna do about these people? That's what's interesting about this alternative history. Even as an old Hitler, I'm actually not doing that great. Like, I'm watching my empire crumble. We've controlled basically the world for almost 20 years now, but things are beginning to get spicy. What up, dog? Guten Tag, German.
Guten Tag, German.
I don't like the way he calls me just German. My name is Hitler, bro. My apologies, Führer. Okay, just making sure. You're Benito, correct? I am who?
I am Ciano Führer.
Ciano? What happened to Mussolini? My beautiful pasta lover is dead. Mussolini died in 1953. I like that he's giving me historical context of what happened to this universe. Please just tell me, at least, are you bald? Oh, wow, he really took over right after. Bro, I don't know anything about you. Are you bald? Führer, that is irrelevant. No, it is very irrelevant. I mean, it is relevant. Just answer the question. Do you have any idea who you're talking to? I'm a 5'9" man with a pencil-thin mustache. It is Private Führer. That's annoying. Well, what color is your hair then? These are very important questions I need to have answered. It's dark brown. All right, he's not bald. I could have just gone to Japan to ask this question, but I'm just gonna say the emperor remains head of state. Let us talk Reich policy. Oh, interestingly, it seems to be a little bit of a divide with the Philippines. The Philippines are revolting away from the Japanese. Is Australia under the Japanese empire as well? Funny how the Soviets do still exist, just in Kazakhstan. Although Kazakhstan's always the eternal USSR. Is this JFK that I'm talking to, or has your head been blown off in Dallas yet? Bro, that was a crazy comment. We assure you, our leadership is intact under President Nixon. Oh, so maybe his head was blown off. Wait, Nixon? How did that happen, lol? It's kind of early for Nixon. Why don't people get... I just want to know some more context. That is public record. Focus on the... Well, how do I find that out? At least Benito told me stuff. Honestly, what I need in Pax Historia is like a profile picture, like, oh, good. My advisor will just give me this information. I don't have to talk to the dumb leaders. So Nixon is currently leading the Organization of Free Nations and maintains the blockade against our interests, preferring economic pressure to direct conflict. So America is stable. Our intelligence confirms that the former Vice President Kennedy is alive. Oh, the former Vice President. We must regard persistent rumors about his demise as failed Allied propaganda. Okay, so Kennedy's not even that relevant in 1962 in this universe. So some of my main allies, of course, being Italy, this Chilano guy, I don't know, this French state, which is obviously my puppet, basically. The Kingdom of Hungary, also basically a puppet state. Kingdom of Romania, my ally, de facto. Yeah, so my advisor here is recommending, like, the problem with this situation, this is not all rainbows and flowers. Wait, that's a weird thing to say considering who I am. But this is not the greatest situation to be in because of the chaotic diplomatic situation I'm in. I have a lot of revolting things that are happening. We have problems with Japan and America. I strongly recommend you begin bolstering alliances and securing our resource flows from Africa and the RKs. And Japan is distracted by the Hawaiian Missile Crisis aftermath. What the hell? Okay, so first of all, Japan controls Hawaii in this universe. It's an interesting Japanese name for Hawaii. So who put missiles on Hawaii? So glad I found this advisor feature before I played my first alternative history mod in this game. The Yellow Menace. Okay, first of all, that sounds like racist. After the American Ami swine illegally claimed occupied Hawaii, Ami swine, what the heck is that? The reckless Japanese retaliated by installing ICBM sites there. This desperate maneuver sparked the recent crisis. They are focused on the Pacific, locked in a mutual escalation with the Americans. This distraction is a gift. So there's a Cold War happening between Japan and America. I think India is just being neutral, as they typically normally do on a world stage like this. Now, as Germany, I get a little bit worried about just like going scorched earth and sending in troops everywhere, because how long is that really going to work? I feel like we're going to face heavy revolts, especially the 60s are known for massive protests. That might happen in this alternative universe too, but I can't help but just scorched earth Bulgaria. That just sounds like a fun time. Actually, it's not Bulgaria, it's Ukraine. I'm going to go ahead and renew our old Axis summits from back in the day. We need to get cool with this Chilano guy. Oh, he's a real dude, and his father-in-law, Benito Mussolini. Oh, so he married in to the family. Yeah, you can find, like, it wasn't Benito Mussolini's granddaughter like a famous singer. Anyways, yeah, the AI was right. He is not, in fact, bald. Not yet, anyways, it appears. We're having problems with this stupid Burgundian thing that happened. I'm going to start making them struggle economically, especially since I'm sending in forces down here into the Balkans. And we need to worry about a unified Russia. Apparently, there's a possibility risk of Russia unifying and becoming another big thorn in our side. Arm the Aryan Brotherhood sounds good to me. Maybe not. I shouldn't say that out loud. Can I do what the communists did and put my own, like, fascist Fidel Castro in charge? I'm going to try that. I'm going to spread false intel suggesting the U.S. plans to invade the Republic of Cuba. All right, this sounds pretty fun. I'm liking this world so far. Let's see what happens. So we just imposed a trade embargo on Flanders, and then we have severe security decrees issued across Eastern Reich. Where is the Aryan Brotherhood at? Oh, okay, so it's already here. So we're going to try to launch them into Russia because we absolutely do not want to see a unified Russian state here in the 60s. U.S. reroutes intelligence assets in response to Cuban threat. Okay, good. We want to make sure that they're distracted. You know what's interesting about this scenario? We know the U.S. and Japan are fighting. We don't want either one really to come out on top because if Japan takes over all of America, they're going to be way too strong. What's happening here? We also want to, we kind of want to start sabotaging Japan slightly, but the AI didn't give me any options to mess with Japan. Tensions rise between Rome and Madrid over Algerian garrisons. Okay, so I believe Francisco Franco should still be alive because he lived until 1980 or something like that. Oh, here is that brotherhood that I'm talking about. I don't really want to say their name too many times out loud. It's scary. Come from a guy who looks like me. French state's doing minor economic reform, buoyed by temporary German resources influx and slight reduction in pressure from Burgundy due to German trade embargo. The French, okay. We don't want them to get any ideas with capitalism, right? Or U.S. ideas. United States increases aid to Republic of Cuba. There's some sort of weird thing that's happening in Malaysia. Oh, do I control the Suez? Reich High Command prepares response to anticipated Triumvirate collapse. Yeah, there's this Suez Canal here that I can see that I guess Italy does not currently have control over, even though Italy controls. They did kind of establish a neo-Roman empire, as you can see, so his dream is somewhat coming true. The Iberian Union. Did I know that was a thing? Reveal yourself. Identify yourself. I am here, German. Bro, people gotta stop calling me that. I guess because they don't want to use my name because that's sketch. Can you refer to me by name? I am not just any German, you swine. I'm imagining that if I'm Hitler right now, I'm probably losing my mind a little bit. I acknowledge you, Führer. This alliance ends now. What? I thought we was cool and she ended in Malta. We move on. Oh, guess we're not. I am. Aw, Francisco Franco's not here. Aw. Asking the AI advisor the real questions. I just want to know because it is the 60s. Your presence is absolute. The propaganda apparatus ensures that not a single hair is out of place. Thank you. Okay, I need to talk to the AI advisor a lot more. I can't trust what the other diplomatic leaders are. They're lying to my face. They probably would have told me, yeah, you are bald, you Squidward-looking ass. What was happening in Iraq right here? I think this Trivium thing they keep talking about was an alliance between Turkey, Italy, and Spain, or the Iberian Union now? Oh, yeah, it says it right there. It was between Italy, Iberia, and Turkey, but they're fracturing. So with the fracturing of these Mediterranean nations, we need to make sure that we have the Suez. I'm down to, man, I'm going to literally be fighting a bunch of fascist states, aren't I? I'm going to form a new Axis core, I guess. I want to make sure that Italy certainly controls the Suez. Order a visible massing of crack SS divisions. Crack? What kind of crack? Okay, I guess actually this brotherhood is becoming a problem for us. We don't want that brotherhood to unite Russia. We just got to keep them continuously fighting with each other. Oh God, preventing war between Rome and Madrid. Let's see if I can just have them. Oh, the problem is the Algerian border. This is where soldiers are starting to build up. This is a crazy scenario. I'm literally losing my grip over all of Europe and all of the alliances that I've held onto for 20 years here. Everything I worked for as an old Adolf is crumbling before me as my health continues to deteriorate. If things go chaotic enough, hand over the cyanide. I don't think I want to deal with this anymore. My girlfriend's name again? Oh yeah, Ava, get in the bunker. So this little three-way alliance dissolves following the Malta bombing attempt. Jeez. Oh, so that's why he mentioned Malta. What the heck happened in Malta? The Malta conference ended abruptly in chaos, resulting in assassination attempt via bombing, which caused no casualties but led the mutual accusations. Oh my God, these idiots. So Italy and the French state accept German alliance and the Suez guarantee. So we are now in a for sure alliance here. Oh my gosh, that's the problem with freaking fascism, man. Everyone gets a big old head. All the leaders want to start fighting each other. Oh man, things just continue to get bigger and bigger. They're starting to escalate in Burgundy. I might need to invade. Oh man, it's kind of, Russia's scaring me a little bit. Every little state that gets slightly bigger and bigger, I know what will happen if I'm not careful over there. I'll have to fight a Soviet Union 2.0 basically, or something even worse. Who knows? United States condemns German interference in Algerian standoff. Bro, stay in your lane. Get your ass back to North America. Nobody cares about you, Nixon. Okay, good. We wanted this. We wanted to expel this brotherhood. Another Pact of Rome signed like 20 years later. So also I am supporting and guaranteeing the Italian Suez Canal Authority. I still don't exactly know what the heck is happening inside of Malaysia. This is all Japanese controlled territory or something like that. Yeah, so the United Malaysian Anti-Japanese Front shifted tactics and launched an intense wave of coordinated guerrilla attacks. So we kind of like this. I want to see the other major powers in this world weakened, and then I want all the European idiots to just listen to their master. This is scary because I feel like if once Adolf like dies, like there's gonna be a massive race for power between all the generals. Like I need to make sure that I make a very clear-cut de facto successor. Oh goodness. Okay, now Turkey wants to do some military buildup. Iberian Union is fortifying their Algerian border. What is that? What just popped out? Belarusian Central Council. I don't like that. How big is my military? Am I able to crush any of this? I don't even know. Empire of Japan requests economic dialogue with... Oh, whoa. We do not want y'all to be talking. Faced with growing international economic instability and the continued U.S. oil embargo. Okay, so that's still going on. The Empire of Japan dispatches covert diplomatic representatives to Washington. We want to rig... You know what? Maybe we should blow it up. I'm gonna try something crazy. We're sending covert spies to the meeting between Japan and the USA somewhere in Washington, D.C. We're gonna rig a bomb just like that we just saw in Malta and have it explode. Hopefully we will oof all the diplomats, and hopefully they will only fight each other. I'm thinking that might re-escalate some tension between Japan and the USA if I don't get caught, or this backfires massively. We're also going to attempt to isolate the Iberian threat. We only know how to do pretty aggressive responses as Germany, so I'm going to purge out whatever the heck is going on here. You know what this game needs? Map modes. I need to know exactly who's on my side here. Like, I can kind of tell with the colors. I need to know exactly what is on my side. I might just go ahead and attack Burgundy, because why not? We're going forward now into the year 1963. Wonder how India is dealing with this whole mess. Oh my goodness, it worked. Massive bomb rocks Washington, D.C. amidst U.S.-Japanese talks. That's crazy. While key diplomats from both nations survived the injuries, the sophisticated nature of the attack, quickly attributed to the state-sponsored, has generated widespread outrage and momentary unified... Oh, that was not what I wanted. U.S. counterintelligence forces immediately began a global sweep for individuals connected to the bomb. Oh, wow. That was crazy. I was not expecting that. The Philippines are trying to do something. There's some Berber resistance inside of the Iberian Union, trying to fracture this brotherhood inside of Russia for whatever reason. We're just trying to keep it as unstable as possible. We need to make sure that we keep all of our fingers and all the little warlords that are in Japan right now. Oh, I forgot we probably are doing some crazy stuff in Madagascar. Didn't we send all the Jews there? That was their plan. Turkish forces cross borders in the Republic of Armenia. Yeah, because I'm using Armenia to try to, like, slow down Turkey. And Armenia won that. Hell yeah, Armenia getting a little bit of revenge on Turkey. That's right. Adolf remembers WW1. In fact, didn't he model some of the things that happened? You know, we're not gonna get into that. Oh no. American investigators confirmed German role. Bro, he's lying. He's lying. President Nixon relays the findings to Tokyo, cementing a profound, though still unofficial strategic alignment. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I messed up so badly. Japan announces emergency meeting to address economic decline. All right, cool. I hope I just really don't want the U.S. to give Japan oil again. Oh, wow. Japan's actually taking stuff away from, or the Philippines are taking stuff from Japan. Oh. Okay, and the Philippines just got wiped out in response. All right, well, All India Muslim League seizes Northwest Frontier Province. What? Where's the All Indian Muslim... What? Okay, it doesn't matter if... I mean, Pakistan is kind of here. It's just really, really small. Oh, Pakistan's actually... Okay, Pakistan actually might become a thing here. So we still... Doesn't matter. We still have Hindus and... Muslims fighting in South Asia. Oh no, my health is declining. Spurs infighting inside of Berlin. The whispers concerns of rapid deteriorating health as the Führer has reached critical mass among the upper echelons of this. Security has been drastically tightened around. Bro, I gotta pick a successor. I think we gotta step down. If I just die, I think I need to be alive, say, this guy's the new leader, I'm out. Peace. Deuces. Now give me the cyanide. Oh, Himmler the traitor. What did Himmler do? Heinrich Himmler, the head of state, rules. Oh, god dang it. I forgot we probably distributed a bunch of our famous leaders to lead other territories. Oh, well, we can't give... Oh, God, I can't give it to Himmler then. Who's the zesty one? Leader of the Air Force? There we go. Goring. Goring. Is he still leader of the Air Force? Did we put him in charge of another land? Goring is currently securing the local power base across north and east, whatever this is. He leads a traditional conservative faction appeal to the old guard of the Luftwaffe. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be going for actual classical no-no German leader. Plus, these guys are all really old. I gotta think about that. It's the 60s. They're probably gonna die too soon. Did Eva Braun give me kids at least? Should we just defer her to the power? She's significantly younger than me. Isn't she like 20 years younger than Adolf? The glory of your legacy lives through the institutions you built. There is no legitimate biological error, you idiot! Oh, isn't that some scientific research? Wasn't Adolf infertile or something like that? Something wrong with his balls? All right, well, here are the contenders for the best, but it's all going to depend. So he controls, who is his spear, the pragmatist, the industrial might. Who is that? Broman the conservative, the defensive core, Albert Speer, or Martin Bormann. Oh, I might just cause a freaking civil war inside of Germany if I pick the wrong person. I would not mind industrial supremacy. So this still might end up causing a civil war, but I'm going to try to at least, like, if Adolf dies without clearly naming a leader, then I can see where a lot of confusion can happen. I mean, look what happened to Alexander the Great. To be fair, Alexander the Great was like, what, 27? He was a little too young. He probably didn't think he was going to croak. God dang it. Imminent German civil war. I got to tell everyone, all four, there's 3 major sides. I'm going to tell them all to just stand down, don't mobilize, chill the hell out. I can't believe I'm fighting Himmler over here. This is crazy. Which one has the crazy mustaches? No, it wasn't this guy. Bro, what is it, that smile? This dude, Rudolf Hess, that guy. What happened to him? Now I'm just curious. Did he still get captured in World War II? He got captured by the Brits. A ghost of the past. Rudolf Hess is politically dead and long forgotten. Oh, okay, yeah. He's irrelevant to the brutal reality of 1963. The names that matter are, okay, those, okay. So I think he still got captured in 41. Probably the Brits just offed him. I mean, have you seen those eyebrows? I'd probably have to do the same. We just can't have those strong eyebrows everywhere. All right, well, let's see if my announcement helps at all. Why do I have a feeling that it's not? Faction leaders ignore Spear succession, maintain mobilization. All right, well, we're probably still going into a civil war. Iberian forces siege heavy fighting. Where? French state? Oh, I didn't know the French were down here. The Algerian War continues in favor of the Iberian Union. Dang it. Man, the Spanish haven't been relevant since the Spanish Armada sank. What did we do wrong? I died in the capital. Oh, I was off in Berlin. What happened? The official cause of release as heart failure, though the immediate circumstance. Bro, do you know how much no substances this dude was doing? Breaking Bad blue crystals he was doing. He was doing that in the 36 Olympics, sitting in those stands, seizing out. He was the original Fent folder. There's no way his heart would have made it to 1963, let's be real. But I'll be honest, I don't really care what's going on in Asia. Can we chill out? I am about to have a civil war in my nation. I've got neighbors that want to kill me. I don't care about the... Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly... this is what... Goring's Germany. All right, we have freaking Goring to worry about. I chose Spears. Oh my god. The German Civil War erupts. That's fantastic. Wow, thanks. Great. What's German? The South African War begins. Who even has South Africa at this point? Also, I also just tried to explode Japanese and American diplomats inside of Washington, D.C., so they might use this to invade us or something. Okay, so there's a war now happening in Ukraine. Descent into civil... Oh my goodness. Holy crap. This just gets worse and worse and worse. Can we don't have to continue. Do we need more of this? Wait, do we have robotics? Can I bring back Mecha Adolf? No, it's just 63. I don't think so. But as long as we don't bring back Mecha Stalin Daddy with his mustache. Goran's forces just seized Hamburg in initial strike. I should have picked Goran, shouldn't I have? Provisional government of Pakistan invades. Oh, that's just kind of interesting what's going on in India. I don't even know why. India was just trying to chill, and they're still out here. It's still chaotic. Bormann declares himself heir to... Bro, I officially announced... Oh, did I die before the announcement happened? No, I did make the announcement, right? Yeah, faction leader ignores... Oh... They didn't care. Actually, I might have died before I officially announced it to the world on colorized TV. I don't think it was colored, but the Polish Home Army. Oh, that makes sense. I was gonna say I thought that popped up in Bavaria for whatever reason. Why are the Poles in Bavaria? Now we have Iberians seizing land, heavy fighting in Algeria. Oh my gosh, everything is falling apart. Führer Adolf. I just died in the capital. Oh, we knew about that. Well, who do I play as now? I'm dead. No wonder so many people play as Nixon. I was like, why are they? There was actually, because it shows you how many people, like the most popular nations to play as. It was Germany, obviously, number one. And then it was America. And I'm like, why would anyone play as America? It's because Germany is not that fun. This is a crazy scenario to start off with. Literally everything crumbling. Like all this fighting is happening. Oh, and I guess my German Africa is going in after some of the revolting that's happening in South Africa. What am I even supposed to do here? Göring's Germany capitulates Speer's industrial heartlands. Oh. So Speer was an idiot. I should have never picked that guy. That's what you're telling me? Göring continues to advance inside of Speer. One thing's consistent in this universe. The Poles never fully go away. They are always here. Your country is dissolved. You must choose a new nation to play as. Bruh, what? What the heck? Well, I guess I'm going to play as America, because screw it. All right, time to invade Germany. So I'm Nixon, and I am not going to cheat in the next upcoming election. Yeah, it's time for us to invade. Germany is now dead. I'm going to have to do a D-Day invasion. I've never done a campaign like this where I just switch nations to a completely rival country. I didn't know that my nation was going to die. So who was my greatest allies? Bro, I'm not the Führer anymore. Telling the AI bro. Welcome back, Mr. President. I like the switch. Yes, so the Oval Office is far removed from the burning Reich. The global situation has pivoted entirely in our favor. Core allies, the Commonwealth, Canada, Australia, New Zealand are steadfast. The UK, yes, the remnants of the United Kingdom. Latin America, okay, so we do have we have crucial sphere of influence. Frontline partners, South Africa, the Philippines, and Iberia is our friend. Oh, I didn't know that. So I want to say that this is not recommended, because typically if there's a civil war, don't get involved, but covertly aid a certain side, because we might actually do what the Japanese accidentally did to China. We might actually form the Chinese United Front, but the German United Front, if the American troops just want to, start coming in. But we got to start a war up to keep this interesting. I want to actually send some American forces in there. Hell yeah. Okay, so I didn't know that we're actually allied to the Iberian Union. I want to secure oil rights from them, from Iberia. I want to diplomatically recognize Poland for now, but my bigger focus is my own occupation of Germany. Hell yeah, we're going to do a finalize of a Pacific Treaty. We're going to try to become allied to Japan. Dang, it's 1964 already? USA launches Operation Ironclad Anchor against Speer's Germany. Oh, wow, yeah, there we are. We just grabbed northern Germany. He was the industrial power, and we're America. We want to be the only industrial power. Cuban economy stabilizes by covert U.S. funding. African forces capture this area, but we need to worry about that because we're allied to South Africa. Göring launches massive assaults on Speer. Okay, good. So Speer is pretty much dead, especially because we're over there. Oh, this guy's coming in from Prussia. West Russian warlords initiate. We need to make sure the American side of Russia wins out. Ural warlords clash for dominance. Western Siberian factions engage in open conflict. I'm going to intervene real quick, sending in American divisions to capture this city, another place before Speer's Germany falls. Bam, we got it just before he collapsed. So I actually have 2 provinces in Germany now, and actually people seem kind of chill about it. Maybe they're okay. There's so much infighting that they don't even mind that Americans are coming over here and launching a D-Day invasion, which I'm guessing in this universe the D-Day invasion in real life, the D-Day invasion went horribly. Maybe there was no D-Day invasion because there was no chance. Like obviously the Germans wiped out the Soviets. Basically, the entire German world is collapsing in all areas of life. Wait, Japan never... I thought we were supposed to get like some sort of alliance with Japan. They never really responded to that. That's kind of sucky, but... to be fair, Japan is also dealing with major chaos. Even though the U.S. starts off so small, like, at least we're a unified nation, we did not overextend like the Axis did, clearly. Just like always, Nixon is going to come out on top. Oh man, India's really... They're not having a good time versus those Muslims. This rebellion was successful, turning them into the Republic. Look at that. Really fun scenario. I liked this. As the U.S., I'd just continue to invade Germany. Just take it all up, and then bam, we're going to come out on top. I think U.S. has actually pretty major advantages in this scenario. We don't look that big in terms of territory, but it's all good. Big thanks to my patrons this month. The Jewish Autonomous Oblast only has 0.6% of Jewish population left. It's pronounced Tour de Sillas, Drew. White Grape of the Pirates. Samuel Walker. Lore Track. William. Scientific Solace. Nolan. Nord Tyrol. Miglu the Goat. King Bear Hayes. Connor Pavlik. Frederick Tiblin. Never change, Drew, unless you want to. Luxembourg Lover.